Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily Jean if you haven't been here before, and today I'm filming my second Valentine's Day makeup look. I already have one up on my channel, so it's much more natural, so if you're more a natural girl, definitely watch that one below. But today we are doing something a little more fun, this bright red lip, and I also added these like fun little gems under my eyes. This actually is super easy to achieve because it is basically just a big wing liner and red lip, but it's very bold and very out there. So if you guys want to learn how to get this makeup look, then just keep watching. Hello, so here I am with my bare face, gonna take a quick sip of my coffee and get onto the makeup. First, I'm just tying my hair back because I hate when it's in the way. And so first we're starting off with this Nivea Post Shave Balm as our primer. This is kind of a tip. You can find this at your drugstore. It's for men, but it's great to moisturize and prep your skin before makeup. Then I'm taking my Pore Minimizing Primer from Smashbox. This will really fill in our pores. So of course I'm pushing this into my T-zone and cheek area to make the finish a lot more smooth for our foundation. Next, going in with my Fenty foundation. This is one of my hands down favorite foundations. Has more of a matte finish. I'm taking a flat top kabuki brush. This one's from It Cosmetics, and I am just putting this all over my face. Very full coverage, and you'll see I take it down my neck, of course, just to make sure the shades are all correct. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just kind of pouncing over it. Because I used a brush, there were some streaks, so it is nice to kind of smooth that out with a beauty blender. Now taking my Scotch tape, you know the old trick in the book, I'm applying that on an angle to create a nice wing. Then taking this NARS concealer and just further concealing my eyes to prep them for eyeshadow, especially because our eyelids are going to be mostly blank. We want to make sure they are very concealed and smooth. I'm taking my Sephora Pro palette in Warm and just taking that bone shade in the top corner to set it down, and then taking this transition color and putting this in my crease with a big fluffy brush. This is about the lightest transition color in the palette, so anything will work. Taking another sip of coffee. Now here's the star of the show, taking my STILA liquid liner in black and just doing two big black wings, just like normal. I love using the tape, it always makes them perfect. And here you can see I'm kind of laying my liner flat to do the inner portion of my eye because I do like that thinner, and then I'll pull back from the wing and thicken up that corner to my liking. And then here's my other eye, super speedy and fast. Now taking this reddish color from the Sephora Pro palette in a flat definer, I'm kind of smoking out my liner, so I'm putting it on top of the black and then smoking it out. I did wish I had a more red shade, so I do go in with this more sparkly red tone to add more of a pop to the color that we used prior. So again, just really smoking this out. This is honestly probably the easiest step ever because then your liner doesn't have to be perfect. You're just kind of making it messy and smoked. There we go. Take off the tape, reveal your perfect liner. Now I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is one of my favorites, and I'm going under the eyes, chin, Cupid's bow, and forehead, all the natural areas, and taking my beauty sponge again and blending this all out, really pressing into my skin. Now I'm just taking this Loreal Pro Glow Foundation because this is just a personal choice. You do not have to do that. My skin was feeling very dry, so I needed a little bit more moisture over the Fenty foundation. Here I'm taking my Coty Airspun. This is my favorite setting powder, and I'm dipping my sponge directly into the powder and then directly pouncing that onto my skin. This is amazing for setting. And then I take my big powder brush and just kind of get some excess and start setting the rest of my face and sweeping away anything that was left over under my eyes. Now I'm taking one of my favorite brow products, just brushing through my brow really quick with the empty spoolie, which you can find on Amazon. And this is the NYX Pomade Gel. It comes in a tube, and I love using this angled brush from MAC. Just fill in the tail and the front of my brow. Of course, taking my Anastasia clear brow gel to set those in place. God, I'm moving fast. I can't even keep up. I'm taking my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just using the brush that comes in it because it gives you that really nice defined line. So here I'm really shaping out my contour, and then I'm going down my nose. This brush is awesome for your nose and under your lip. Also pushing this into my hairline just to really define everything out because this is such an intense look. Now taking a Real Techniques contour brush, getting a little bit more Hoola on my brush and kind of blending that out just to make sure it's not too stark lines on our face. And then of course going on the jawline. That is always very flattering. Here, I'm trying to cover up that stupid little pimple that I picked right before I did my makeup. Here, I'm taking this Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine. This is an oldie but a goodie. This one is a very pigmented and a bright blush, so not everyone's favorite, but I do love a nice blush, and I think it complements the red on our eyes. Here, I'm taking the Anastasia Glow Kit. Use any highlighter you want, but I wanted something pretty intense for this look, so I'm taking that middle shade there, very champagne and bright, and applying that to my normal highlighting areas. Now going back with that original Rust shade, and I'm going to smoke this out under my lash line, and here you can see I'm really bringing that up to the wing to kind of line it underneath the wing to make sure everything is seamless and smoked out there. Now I'm just taking a champagne shade and just highlighting the inner corners. Here I take my Hangover RX setting spray and really just taking a shower in this stuff, making sure that all sets. Here we go, very serious. Now I'm taking another sip, of course. Let's just curl our eyelashes like normal, Taking my Mercier mascara. This doesn't really matter because we're going to be applying falsies anyways, but I just did a normal one coat of mascara on my upper and lower lashes. Then we are going back with our STILA eyeliner because I did realize the shadow kind of fell onto the black where I did want that part intense. So I'm kind of going back and just lining the sections that I want super dark and black. You could leave it more smoked out, but I wanted it to be super intense right there. There's my little brother interrupting me filming and telling me a funny cat story about Harry. So there we go. Back to the makeup. I am taking these false lashes from Kiss, another sip of coffee. You can find these lashes at Walmart, super cheap, and I love the flutter and cat eye look they give. Here I'm taking my favorite lip liner in a red shade. This is from Milani. They're only $5.99 at your drugstore. Not sure the shade name, but obviously this is a bright red. Now taking one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas in Designer Blood by Jeffree Star, and I'm applying this like normal. These are beautiful, and you can really get that perfect preciseness with these applicators. I did not realize how dark this really was, and I was going for more of a bright, true red. So once I finished this dark red lip, I do take my NARS liquid lipstick, and this one's a more bright blue based red. So I apply this in the center of my lip and kind of dab my lips together to give that ombre lip. I really love how that turned out. Mwah. Now, I added these little sparkles. I got these from a craft store. I just had them in my drawer from Halloween. I know you can totally not see me do this, but I just applied a little lash glue on them and applied them right under my lash line in the center, and bam, just a little extra pop. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and I hope you enjoyed the voiceover. I know a little bit different from my last video. I really want to hear your feedback, which one you like more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and definitely tag me or hashtag Emily Jean if you recreate any of my looks, because I'd love to see them. I think this is pretty achievable and super fun and very sexy. I'm feeling like I need to go out somewhere, but it is a snow day, literally a foot of snow outside. I'm not going anywhere, so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.